The moment an idea becomes an obsession signifies the beginning of a champion's journey. An opportunity to take the throne, defend what's already yours, and deliver a massive spectacle.
An absolutely incredible scene
In front of the world.
Showtime!
This is what you asked for! This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Oh, welcome everybody to the very first episode of 2K25 Universe Mode. And we're getting things started here tonight with the Raw Finals for the King of the Ring.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Again, welcome to the very first episode of our 2K25 Universe Mode. It is the King and the Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, PLE, Super Mega Ultra 3000 event, whatever you want to call it. It is here for our very first episode. And if this is the first episode you're seeing on my channel of this Universe Mode, this is a continuation of our not only 2K24, 2K23, I think it started in 2K22, either 2K22 or 23, but this is a continuation of a few years of Universe Mode. And right now, it is to crown the King of the Ring, or at least get close to it. The winner of this will meet the SmackDown finalist to face, and the winner of that match will be ultimately the King of the Ring.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
And if you're not familiar with this Universe Mode, this mode is pretty much all decisive because of records, all because of win-loss records here on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. So the winners are the people that got into the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments were the best of the best in terms of records. We had the United States champion and the Intercontinental champion on the King of the Ring brackets, but they were defeated by the respective opponents. And not only tonight is the King and Queen of the Ring finals, but also champion versus champion matchup. So we'll get to that in just a tiny bit. Right now, we have John Cena going one-on-one with AJ Styles to start off this pay-per-view. A big pay-per-view. You can see the timeline as you see. Oh, nice springboard forearm by AJ Styles. These guys are no stranger to each other. They faced off for the coveted WWE Championship way back when. Now, what? Oh, 9 years ago? Maybe 8 years ago. I think it was at the Royal Rumble. I think that's when John Cena got his 16th championship. And funny enough, but these two guys are fighting again for a chance to go to the Royal Rumble for a shot at the respective World Championship. Of course, like I said before, champion versus champion matches. There are going to be 4 matches here tonight, consisting of World Champ versus World Champ. Roman Reigns, our SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion. What a combination by AJ Styles. Will face off against the WWE Champion on Monday Night Raw. That man is the Rated R Superstar Edge. And then we have the mid-card champs, the United States Champion on Monday Night Raw. That is Tommaso Ciampa, who got defeated by John Cena in the King of the Ring tournament. Nice German suplex, just folding up John. Will face off against the Intercontinental Champion Santos Escobar. And oh, what a nice frog splash there by AJ Styles. And then we have the Tag Team Champions on Monday Night Raw, the LWO that they're now being called, Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio. Enemies turned into friends, into teammates. Will go toe-to-toe with the Succession, Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And then finally, the Women's Champions, the Raw Women's World Champion Bayley, the leader of Damage Control, will go one-on-one with, man, what another German suplex. Another just folding up John. Will go one-on-one with the Eradicator, Mommy, in Rhea Ripley. So I cannot wait for that. As we get to, let's get back to this match, shall we? As this match spills to the outside. It's been on the outside for a minute here. We're, I don't know what we're at here. Maybe we're at to an 8 count, maybe? And AJ Styles and John Cena go back inside the ring. And oh, what a shot there by Cena. And these guys, like I said, know each other so well. They've known each other for a better part of a decade. And now John Cena, going for that springboard stunner, but way too close to the ropes was AJ Styles. And now, look at this, AJ Styles, and John Cena going back and forth here, shot after shot. A chop by Styles, but combination reversal. And now, just back and forth. You gotta think either of these guys will have to bring out some sort of different tactic in this matchup. Since these guys know each other so well, they face each other, I think, a total of 3 times, I would say. I think it was like, was it a SummerSlam match? I know for sure, Royal Rumble. It could have been like a Money in the Bank or Payback. Maybe Payback was the 6-man tag team match. So this might be the rubber match, but they have faced each other enough time to know that they got to bring something new to the table, as both these guys are still trading chops with each other in hopes of getting to the Raw versus SmackDown finals. And if you're one of these competitors, you got to think, how much damage do I have to administer, and how much damage do I have to take? You know what I mean? You don't want to go into the match later on tonight with, your whole body covered in gauze and tape, just trying to, keep your body together. Now look at this. Just both these guys just trading blows, hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Neither of these guys getting an advantage. And now Irish whip by AJ Styles into, just like that, into the Styles Clash. And Cena, he's trying to wiggle out of it. Will it be the end of Cena's run? No, not yet. Cena's still in this matchup. And now, just like that, Cena gets caught with the calf killer, but no. Cena got the rope break. He's going to try to drag himself to the apron, bring himself back up, but Styles is right there. No, counter by Cena. Cena obviously looking to get back into the picture for the 17th World Championship, but the thing is, both these guys are part of, 2 prominent tag teams. They're in the tag team division on Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles with Chad Gable as part of Al Phenomenal, and John Cena with a new tag team with Xavier Woods. We don't really have a name yet for them, but they have a win under the name. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, if this doesn't work out for either of them, they have a good shot of becoming tag team champions in the near future if they can keep their records high. keep their records good, but nevertheless, AJ Styles kicks out of the pin. Both guys back to their feet. Cena using his power advantage into a cutter. Oh, never seen that from Cena. Kind of put it into a power slam, but lift him up into a cutter. Kind of reminiscent of one of his rivals, Randy Orton, who's also part of a tag team on Monday Night Raw. So the tag teams are stacked on both Raw and SmackDown, but right now, ooh, it's all about the just getting to have an opportunity for the World or WWE Championship for a number of these men here tonight. Now look at this. Cena gonna go for the 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me off the ropes. Little shimmy, little shive. Oof. And gets it square. AJ Styles couldn't move out of the way. Now into the cover. 1, 2, and oh. Styles with the rope break. And it's a little risky when you go for those manual rope breaks. The ref can very well not see it. Well, there you saw Cena was going for that attitude adjustment. Styles knew it was coming. He got him right where he wants him. He's going for a cravat into the ropes here. And Cena getting a little choked up there. Now off the ropes into a signature springboard reverse DDT. And Styles could be looking for another Styles clash. He's got him. He's got him hooked. And he's planted him. Turns him over, but Cena's in the ropes with Cena. The ref does not see it somehow, and Styles walks away with the victory. Cena was in the ropes clearly.
Phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles with the victory, the runaway victory, because the ref, supremely blind apparently, just did not see Cena with his left foot on the ropes. What? So for right now, Styles wins and moves on to the finals. Like you can see at the bottom of your screen, Rhodes for the SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and Bobby Lashley were scheduled to have a one-on-one match, but with the Karrion Kross and the controversial win last SmackDown, it has now been changed to a triple threat match. So Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, and Karrion Kross will go at it later tonight to see who will face AJ Styles. But speaking of the SmackDown tournaments, here is the SmackDown Finals for the Queen of the Ring. It is Shotzi, the ultimate underdog, going one-on-one with Asuka.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
And Shotzi, what a run she has had here in the Queen of the Ring. Like, first off, she gets a win over Ronda Rousey, who was just in a World Championship match at Survivor Series. And then the second one in the quarterfinals, she would defeat Shayna Baszler. So, not only would she would defeat Ronda Rousey, who was part of a Survivor Series cash-in and a championship match, but she would defeat Shayna Baszler, who was ultimately the number one contender for Survivor Series. So what a run she was had. She defeated both of those women, and then finally in the semifinals, Shotzi would defeat she defeated Baszler to get into the finals. Excuse me. I was thinking of the Raw, the King of the Ring bracket. So she defeated Rousey and Baszler to get to this spot right here to face Asuka one-on-one. And if she could defeat Asuka after defeating both Baszler and Rousey, how do you root against her? But she has a big mountain to climb. It is a former, or I guess still, Grand Slam champion here in WWE, trying to get back to the SmackDown Women's World Championship.
And her opponent from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
And in Asuka's career here on SmackDown, she has been just one step behind the actual, number contendership. It's been mostly comprised of Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, and Shayna Baszler. for months and months and months, and Asuka was just looking in from the outside. And now Asuka has a chance to move on and to become the #1 contender. What a match it would be. Asuka going one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. And of course, again, if this is the first episode you're seeing of Universe Mode, the winners of the King and Queen of the Ring, apart from bragging rights, of course, but they get a guaranteed title match at the Royal Rumble for their respective champions. So Asuka, if she can win against Shotzi here tonight and then win against the Raw finalists, she will face Rhea Ripley one-on-one at, of course, Royal Rumble. As I thought, you know, King, Queen, Royal, why not? You know what I mean? Not just a throwaway kind of pay-per-view, you know, here in the late year, but something that actually means something. And something that people can look forward to in the coming months here in Universe Mode, because every pay-per-view or PLE is 6 weeks apart here in our Universe Mode. And, you know, that's a long wait. But it's also something you can look forward to and something that has proper build. But nevertheless, let's get to this match as Shotzi picks up Asuka into a kind of haphazard power bomb, but she did plant her and she took him off that triangle choke. And now look at this. Here we go. Shot after shot once again. We saw this in the Styles and Cena match. I mean, we got to figure out what is going on here in this last couple weeks, because Karrion Kross, he got into the match here tonight because of a controversial finish last SmackDown, and because Bobby Lashley pinned him while his right foot was underneath the rope. And now, the last match we just had, AJ Styles moves on to the finals of the King of the Ring, but John Cena has a rightful gripe against the ref in that matchup. I mean, his foot was clearly like light as day in the ropes there, as we see. Oh, nice Lamahi straw by Shotzi with a clothesline, and another clothesline takes down the Empress. And now just sweep of the leg, and Shotzi's looking good. She has a new kind of fire lit underneath her, as she, I don't know if the win with Ronda Rousey kind of like lit that fire underneath her and she kind of realized that she can do this, or was it win against Baszler? It was either one. Now this sliced bread takes Asuka down, but she has this newfound confidence that Shotzi does, and she's taking it to Asuka right now with that senton. She's going for the quick cover, hooks the far leg, the ref going to all the way to the other side, the ring, and just a 2 count. Asuka kicks out at 2. And what a story it would be for the meteoric rise for Shotzi if in just in about 2 or 3 months time could go from essentially being, I don't want to be disrespectful, but basically nobody. As we see Asuka climbing the ropes, courtesy of, kind of Io Sky there, just try a little juke and jive on the ropes, hit it with a drop kick, and now with a sword, the elbow drop. Asuka goes for the cover, 2, and Shotzi, like I was saying, Shotzi could go from being a pretty much nobody, just being in the shuffle here on SmackDown, to potentially being a world champion here in the coming months if she can defeat Asuka, if she can defeat the Raw finalist. And there was the Asuka lock. I don't know if Shotzi got out of it, but nevertheless, takedown by Asuka. And just on Raw, we saw, both of these women going right face to face. Oh my God, what a kick there by Asuka. And that could be it. I don't even know if Shotzi knows where she is right now. Maybe she does. Reverse there by Shotzi. And now, another Lamahi straw by Shotzi. 1, 2, no. I know. Going for the kick, no. Counter. Back to the trading blows. Just as a heads up, I turned this off in later matches. But nevertheless, these two women going back and forth. This means so much to the two of them. Shotzi trying to prove herself, trying to prove to herself. Asuka trying to get back to the throne for another SmackDown Women's World Championship run. Who has more endurance? Who has more will? Who has more heart? Who has more soul? It might be a tie. It might be a clash. And oh, both these women with shots. And now, look at this. Picks her up. Oh my God, what a DDT by Shotzi. This could be it. With the DDT, 2, and oh. What a close 2 count. Shotzi almost smelling that Queen of the Ring finals in her fingertips. And now going for another slice. Bread, and she connects with it. Could this be it? Oh, she's going for the exclamation point. And Shotzi with the senton from the top. And Asuka, is she out of it? 1, 2, and Shotzi has done it. From the impossible to the improbable. The wave of momentum from Shotzi is unquenchable. Shotzi has defeated Asuka here at the Queen of the Ring, and she moves on to the finals. Let's take a quick look at who she awaits. It's either going to be Bianca Belair or Becky Lynch. That's going to be on later tonight. And who will face Shotzi in the finals, and see who will face the respective world champion at Royal Rumble. Speaking of champions, though, we are getting started with the first champion versus champion matchup. It's the tag team champions, LWO versus the Succession.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 502 pounds, Baron Corbin and Nick Nemeth.
And here come the Succession. The people that, the guys that really have had a pretty easy reign as tag team champions here on SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin, who won the championships at SummerSlam against The Miz and Mansoor. A very heated rivalry going into that. And then Miz and Mansoor would get their rematch at Survivor Series, where it was a no-holds-barred match. And once again, the Succession came out with the victory. So tonight, they look to get bragging rights, but they also look forward to their next #1 contenders for those championships. And here come the newly titled Latino World Order, the LWO. That is Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest, the Raw Tag Team Champions, who've had a detailed story going into just in all of Universe Mode.
Combined weight of 424 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio, the LWO.
And Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio started off as enemies on dueling tag teams for the Raw Tag Team Championships. But, you know, moving on from 2K23 to 2K24, some people had to be left out of the show, of the game, of the Universe Mode. So the Raw Brass, the Raw Bosses, decided that, well, let's have Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio actually be the tag team to hold the championships. And at first, they were at odds. It led to Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio at SummerSlam, going one-on-one to kind of quell their beef against each other for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And then after that match with Damian Priest won, I believe it was water under the bridge, and they focused their kind of attack to be actual, you know, a tag team and being there for each other. And it worked out great. They've defended their championships, I think, 2 times since that SummerSlam matchup. And they have come out with the victory to keep those titles. And right now, look at this, Ziggler. Oh! With a crossbody, takes down Priest. So right now, it's all about not only, you know, showcasing the tag team talent that is on both brands, but again, you're kind of, you know, you're representing your brand here. You can't just do a lackadaisical to kind of match here, because I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the show, but this is a perfect place to actually, you know, talk about is that the brand that has the most wins at the end of tonight, whether it be Raw or SmackDown, consisting of 6 matches here tonight, will get the number 30 entrant into the Royal Rumble. So it's all a tally system here. It's all about systems here. It's all about wins and losses, and it's all about tallies and things that actually kind of matter. You know what I mean? So right now is the first match in the tally system. So there are 6 matches, so there could be a tie. So we'll get to a kind of tiebreaker, maybe situation later on in universe mode, if it comes to that. But right now, it'll be the best of 6 for right now, as we have the champion versus champion matches, and also the actual king and queen of the ring, you know, finals, because it'll be Raw versus SmackDown there as well. So 6 matches, and to determine who will be the number 30 entrant. And if it is a tie, we'll have to have maybe a special match later on in the coming weeks here in universe mode. As I think Baron Corbin just got bust open by Rey Mysterio. And good tag team work by Rey and Priest here. Was here, double drop kick takes down Corbin. And Corbin with a tag into, Ziggler, but it gets met by a running clothesline by the Punisher, Damian Priest. And now our main event tonight, well, speaking of champion versus champion matches, is of course the world champion versus world champion matchup. Roman Reigns, the world heavyweight champion, against the WWE champion in Edge, the Rated R Superstars. We see a tequila sunrise now by Ziggler. And now with this, just the powerful frame of Damian Priest, the kind of momentum of his own body weight shifted, and he got to his back and got out of that predicament from Ziggler. Now Ziggler with an elbow takes down Priest though. And now Ziggler gonna tag in Corbin. Constant tags by both tag teams. They are the tag team champions for a reason. Oh my god, what a shot by Corbin. No. And Priest got him in the back of the knee with an STO to follow. Oh, and just like that, Priest is already bringing down the straps and not doing anything, just going for a cover. Beautiful ferocity by Damian Priest going for a cover. And right now, elevated flatliner, and again, Baron Corbin maybe more bleeding here, more opening that wound further. As we see, Priest gets him up, looking for the razor's edge from Priest. Plants him down, but right in front of Ziggler. I mean, all 4 of these guys are veterans inside that ring. They've been doing this for so long that, you know, kind of the ring awareness, kind of weird from Damian Priest, but maybe you just want a quick cover. Nice springboard, actually a lion salt by Rey Mysterio. And now Rey Mysterio still in the wrong part of town here in the Succession corner. Look at this. Going for a DDT. Beautiful by the greatest luchador of all time. And now a choke breaker by Corbin. Rey Mysterio gets caught. And my god. Forearm just puts him in the middle of the ring, and a shot. A left jab right to the cheek of Rey Mysterio. Jaw sends him down to Ziggler. The 2 speedy ones in the matchup of both teams in the matchup now. Mysterio takes him down with a clothesline. And now, wait a minute. You got him for a Canadian Destroyer. And just like that, Ziggler folded like an accordion. Landed on the top of his head. A pile driver will do that. And there's a suplex. Rey Mysterio going for a little bit of a 3 amigos from the late great Eddie Guerrero. But he is obviously part of our Raw universe mode. If you're just joining us for this episode, Eddie Guerrero is in our universe mode here on Raw. And then on SmackDown we have Macho Man Randy Savage. So it really doesn't matter who's kind of passed on or whatever. It's just it's kind of personal preference, to be fair. And I like Eddie Guerrero. I like Macho Man. So put him in there. Put him in there. And now Ziggler rolls to the outside. Priest gets the tag in, quickly goes to the outside to meet Ziggler. And going for a super kick, and down goes Ziggler. And, you know, for Damian Priest's side, he can move like the best of them. So people like Damian Priest. He is strong. He has the charisma. He has the power. He has the speed, the agility, the overall talent to be a world champion. And right now, he is a tag team champion, a proud tag team champion, to be with Rey Mysterio, to be part of LWO, the newly rejuvenated, newly, you know, resurrected LWO. There's a combination, and there's an elbow just to send Ziggler down. You get a tag in Baron Corbin, and Mysterio gets tagged in as well. And now, look at this. Oh, another DDT from Mysterio. Goes for the quick cover. Very slick move there by Mysterio, but no. Corbin now slides out of the ring. He needs a breather here. He's been busted open. Don't really see much blood there. But nevertheless, Mysterio, he knows he has a bullseye on Damian Priest, going for that head. Oh, I don't know about this, Ray. I don't know if you can pick up the big, and Baron Corbin, there's the end of days. And that could be it. No. Damian Priest saw the danger that was kind of foreshadowed after the end of days, going for that quick cover and got in there as quick as he could. And now Rey Mysterio back to his feet. He has to be hurting after the end of days, though. Going for, oh, double stomp, no. And Corbin is there to pick the bones as he Irish whip into the ref. Don't know if that was intentional or not, but now into the corner of the Succession. Now tag into Ziggler, and there's a, oh, there's a, just planting Rey Mysterio into the waiting legs, the waiting feet, the waiting boots of Ziggler. Now Ziggler is waiting for Mysterio to get back to his feet here. Ziggler now with a flying, I guess, punch, flying forearm maybe, but he thinks it's over. He goes for a very lackadaisical cover here. No hook of the leg or anything. And now, just like that, Corbin gets tagged back inside the match. Rey Mysterio is hurting after that end of days for sure. Now, gonna pick the bones. No! Mysterio maybe playing a little possum there. And now Mysterio going for a springboard. Oh! Actually got it. I thought he missed completely, but he got flush. That, I guess, headbutt or a splash of some kind, but Priest now gets tagged in. No! And once again, we see Baron Corbin getting busted open. I don't know if I see any blood yet. There's an elbow drop there by Priest. Baron Corbin in a bad way here. Corbin now going to try to get back to his feet. He needs to get a tag into Ziggler, but Priest doing Raven spots. And he's like, screw this. Going for a big splash in the corner, using his big frame to his advantage. Both big men inside the ring going toe for toe here. And look at this. Oh, look at this. Over Bro Derek. A move from a former United States champion in our universe mode, Matt Riddle, but he is no longer in the game. So we had to find out a new United States champion at Survivor Series. Actually, no, it wasn't a fatal 5-way match. It was a fatal 5-way match, but that was the last match for Matt Riddle, where Tommaso Ciampa was crowned the new champion. And now Priest and Corbin going to the outside here. Rey Mysterio just kind of has to watch this. And look at this, just brings him down. No counter there by Priest. And any move is kind of heightened in damage on the outside, but both men know that. Oh, wait a minute. Elevated flatliner again on the outside, and Corbin gets planted. And now into the ring post goes Priest. It is not a foreign object. It is part of the ring. So it's completely legal here. And now up to a 7 count. Corbin. Now he's going to wait inside the ring. He doesn't care. Why would this Succession care about a count-out win? A win is a win, and it's a win for SmackDown, but Priest gets back inside the ring quickly. Now back to the corner. No counter there. And Priest gets the upper hand here. Gets him up for, I think, was looking for maybe a Canadian backbreaker, but gets the upper hand again into a headlock driver. And once again, we get the indication that Baron Corbin has been busted open. I don't know if he's actually been busted open. But, I think he has been busted open, but a little tit for tat here is a big boot to Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio might be busted open too. Little crimson mask for both of these men here. A tag into Ziggler now. And more tag team work by the Succession. These two teams showing why they are the best of the best. I mean, there is no budget between these two teams. It's been a hell of a match between these two. As you see, a big back suplex by Ziggler. And Ziggler being smart, trying to keep Rey Mysterio in the Succession half of the ring. As you see, once again. Wait a minute, what is this? Going for, oh, Whisper in the Wind from Ziggler. You see, once again, there should have been a rope break there. Rey Mysterio was clearly underneath the rope. But once again, the ref does just not care. As we see, oh, a little snake eyes. Rey Mysterio, though, gets a hot tag into Damian Priest. And then there's a super kick to Baron Corbin. And Ziggler just has to look on right now. He thought Baron Corbin had the advantage, but Damian Priest coming in like hotcakes. And Priest, oh, what? Looking for a cheap shot on Ziggler, but Ziggler saw it coming. And he's trying once again, but Ziggler just steps off. He's tired of this. He wants nothing to do with Damian Priest, even though he was getting the better of him. Oh, and there's, oh, now Priest takes down Ziggler. Baron Corbin, oh, look at this. Priest with the South of Heaven chokeslam. And I thought maybe that Priest, I thought maybe Ziggler was going to be down for a little bit more than that, but Priest, I thought maybe he thought exactly as I did. He took out Dolph Ziggler to get the South of Heaven onto Baron Corbin and go for the win. But Ziggler gets on his feet, and Corbin with a big choke, or a big clothesline, excuse me, takes down Mysterio. Oof. And now Corbin gets caught by Mysterio into a drop kick right to the side of the face. And Corbin dragging himself to the corner, trying to just will himself up. I cannot see what's going on because of Priest and the ref, to be fair. But Corbin gets out of it here. Going for, oh, a little bit of a protoplex there with a cover as well, too. And, oh, I thought maybe Damian Priest was going to break it up, but I guess he had more confidence than I did for Rey Mysterio. But, oh, a little tit for tat here. Baron Corbin now attacking Damian Priest. Priest gets a shot in here, and he's going to step off. And now look at the taunt by Priest as Rey Mysterio gets back inside the ring. Oof. And a shot, oh, right to the back as he sends Mysterio down, but he's waiting for him back to his feet here. Going for another end of days. Second cover here, but Priest is right there to break it up. And Corbin looking to attack Priest on the way out, but Priest now has to watch as Mysterio gets thrown into the Succession corner once again. A tag, and once again a shot to the midsection from Ziggler. Oh, maybe looking for the zigzag. Big clothesline takes down Ziggler. Now Mysterio wants him to get back inside the ring. He does. Going for an Irish whip here now. Countered by Mysterio. A little leapfrog as well into a dropkick right to the right knee. Takes down Ziggler, back up to his feet now. And Ziggler, oh, getting caught with a code red. And Rey Mysterio takes down Ziggler here. And now a tag into Priest. What do these teams have to do to put away the other? Oh, wait a minute, here we go. South of Heaven, chokeslam. Going for a cover now. Corbin gets inside the ring and just a 1 count. And Corbin, oh, Priest is going to go right after Corbin, but Corbin gets back on the apron. Like, what do these guys have to do? Both teams will get inside the ring so fast. Right now, they are just going to continue the assault, continue the attack. And Ziggler, oh, was going for a reverse Irish whip, but Rey Mysterio actually a little bit of a cheap shot there, trying to help Damian Priest. And now off the ropes, into a back body drop, and down goes Priest. And now, oh, look at this. Ziggler looking for a little dirty tag, a little dirty deeds. He put his feet on the ropes. He's looking for a little bit more of a momentum, but Ziggler got nothing out of it. And now counter there by Priest into a chop block. And now Priest. Not gonna bring him over here. Oh, counter there by Ziggler. And oh, both teams are just spent here. Oh, nice pinning combination there. The ref somehow does not see the shoulders, but he decided to take the pin there for some reason. But right now, look at this. Ziggler gonna wait for Priest to get back to his feet. Looking for a little zigzag. Go for the cover. This could be it for the LWO. No. He gets the shoulder up and Ziggler. And now you can hear after the tag is that these fans here in London, England are pumped about the tag team wrestling that we're seeing. Of course, this is the only tag team match we have here tonight. Thank God. And we see why these teams are just the best here in WWE as of this moment. They're the best that these two divisions have to, kind of deliver, have to showcase, and for good reason. Champions should be this caliber. And now, Priest gonna bring Ziggler to the corner. Nose countered by Ziggler. There's a few shots to the midsection. There's a whole locker room of tag teams from both Raw and SmackDown in the back watching this match, doing their homework. And now into the clothesline, no counter. And into a Samoan drop by Ziggler. The big Samoan that is Dolph Ziggler hits him with the Samoan drop into the cover. And oh. And every pin that is uninterrupted is getting closer and closer to that dreaded 3 count. And now, look at this. Priest just laying down the elbows and then the forearms. Going right back to Rey Mysterio here, going for another cover or another tag. And now, both guys just running into each other. Big clothesline there by Ziggler. Tag after tag, that is the name of the game here. You see Rey Mysterio got the better of Baron Corbin in this match. I mean, he's still getting the better of him. And into, oh my God. Another kind of code red, but more of a very athletic style, I guess I should say. And wait a minute. Going for maybe another South Heaven. No! Going for one more of the Razor's Edge. Corbin is caught. And he's down. And Priest with the shoulder. With the cover now. Oof. Ziggler's right there, though. And now Priest calling for Corbin to get back to his feet here. And now look at this. Oh, look for a springboard clothesline. But no. He actually misses there. Oof. A shot. And into, looks like a submission hold. This could be the way to win here. And Damian Priest gets the win. Corbin has submitted to a common submission.
And Rey Mysterio, the LWO.
But the LWO and more importantly Monday Night Raw will take that win whenever they can get it. So the LWO get a victory here. And speaking of the champions that just got pinned, the Succession will have to put their tag team championships on the line against the OC, the undefeated OC, in 2 weeks' time on SmackDown. But here now we have the Raw Queen of the Ring Finals. Bianca Belair will go one-on-one with Becky Lynch. Here we go. Big fight feel. As here comes a former Raw Women's World Champion in Becky Lynch, trying to get back to where she feels she belongs.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland,
Becky Lynch, what a career she's had only in the Universe mode. I mean, let's not forget her actual full career, but just in Universe mode, she has been at the top of the food chain in the Raw Women's division for a very long time. And she is one win away from getting to the Queen of the Ring finals and getting back to becoming the #1 contender for her former championship, that she got defeated by Bayley in a steel cage match on Monday Night Raw a few months back, and she looks to get another opportunity to regain that. But she is one big hill to climb as the returning Bianca Belair at Survivor Series now gets a shot to face the very person she was in the team with at Survivor Series, in War Games no less, in Becky Lynch.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
And Bianca Belair has been in the same kind of boat as Asuka. She's been kind of maybe just one or two wins away from becoming, a part of the championship picture, but there's just been a little more people in front of her, like the Becky Lynches and the Baileys. But right now, she has a chance to not only defeat Becky Lynch, but get to Bayley and her championship at the Royal Rumble. But Bianca Belair has to be on her A game here tonight against a phenom in the Raw Women's division in Becky Lynch. She is literally the man in the Raw Women's division. And here we go. Big fight feel. Here we go. Becky Lynch going one-on-one with Bianca Belair. A former WrestleMania matchup. Maybe it was SummerSlam. I actually can't remember. It was a big matchup, but right now we get another big matchup, kind of in the same vein as John Cena versus AJ Styles here, but right now we have Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. Big drop kick there by Bianca. Looking to prove herself here in Universe Mode. Oh! And she is so close to becoming, kind of the #1 contender for so long. And then when she made that splash of her return just a month and a half ago at Survivor Series, we knew it was something special. As we see, Bianca gets caught by Becky into that armbar following the butterfly suplex. But Bianca is throwing down some jabs, some haymakers. And Bianca, obviously the more powerful of the two, using that strength and just the muscles just to overpower her opponents most of the time. But she is super quick, super agile as well. But if it was in terms of submissions and maybe even strikes, you would have to put the advantage to Becky Lynch. But there's a spear taking down Becky Lynch. Oof. And right now Bianca is in control at most part of this matchup. And there's a German suplex taking down Bianca. And now going for a big time. I think that was an elbow from the second rope. And there is obviously mutual respect between the two. They wouldn't have been part of a tag team if it wasn't at Survivor Series War Games. But when it comes to the biggest prize on Monday Night Raw, wait a minute, they're just gonna take her down. Disarmer on the outside. Becky Lynch has the disarmer on Bianca right next to the ring post there on the outside. Oh, there's a leg drop. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the biggest prize on Raw, there are really no friends. And we saw that Becky Lynch and Alba Fire would go one-on-one for a chance to move on in the Queen of the Ring, where Becky Lynch won that matchup and was going for a handshake. But Alba Fire, I mean, she absolutely just did not want any part of it. She actually walked off to the back and didn't even acknowledge the handshake from Becky Lynch, even though they were part of a tag team. And I mean, they're kind of, I guess, association. They weren't really friends, and they weren't really, frenemies, I should say, but they were kind of more acquaintances in terms of, fighting off damage control. Same thing with Katana Chance. But I thought there was maybe just a little bit of respect between the two, but maybe that went to the wayside. Man, handle slam. Forget my rambling. This might be the end of the match. 1, 2, and ooh. Bianca almost getting caught again by a manhandle slam and losing the match just like that. It's almost like a SummerSlam, kind of deja vu. But right now, we have Bianca getting back with a gourd buster. just planting Becky in the middle of the ring, going for a quick cover. And not even a 1 count, as you see. Becky and Bianca just, kind of staring each other down. Here we go with the dueling chops and the dueling punches, the dueling blows. You see Bianca, Becky, back and forth here. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to get the upper hand here in this matchup? Oof. And there's a shot. Taking her down. I think Becky Lynch might actually have been busted open by that shot by Bianca. And now look at this. So, looking for the KOD already. Gets caught with the KOD. And Becky Lynch might be out of it. Going for the covers. Bianca. 1, 2, and no. And somehow Becky Lynch gets out of it. Oh, look at that. Just a springboard moonsault. So quick with it is Bianca. Bianca going for another elbow drop off the second rope. And now, oh, she's not done. Maybe not one's going to do it. Maybe the second one. She gets caught once again. Can Becky Lynch get out of it? No. And just like that, with a second KOD, will it be end of Becky Lynch's journey? Yes, it will. And Belair, what a commanding victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Well, I told Bianca to come into this match with an A game. She came with an A+ game, an S game, if you will. And she puts away Becky Lynch without even maybe a sweat. That was incredible work. And now we get the Queen of the Ring finals. Shotzi 1-1 with Bianca Belair, and the winner moves on to face the respective world champion at Royal Rumble. Well, right now, we have another champion versus champion matchup, as Tommaso Ciampa, the United States champion, will go against Santos Escobar, the Intercontinental champion. And here comes the Intercontinental champion, one of the most winningest superstars in WWE. That man is the Intercontinental champion.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar.
And Santos, he is 8-2 here in our universe mode, so he is very close to becoming double digits in the winning column. Can he do it here tonight? Because these matches do affect the records here. There's no kind of, no man's land here in King and Queen of the Ring. These matches do count. So these guys do want to win their matches, and there is the Intercontinental Champion. And of course, he will face the United States Champion, Tommaso Ciampa, who is 6-2. So the winner of this match obviously gets a win, but something has to give, because the loser of this match goes on to have 3 losses in their Universe Mode career. And here comes the Black Heart of Monday Night Raw.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
And Tommaso Ciampa, ever since, coming away with the victory at Survivor Series in that fatal 5-way match, has literally clutched that United States Championship. He's been, of course, part of that King of the Ring bracket, kind of King of the Ring tournament. After, kind of winning the championship, he could have moved on to be a double champion in the coming months. But the man that stopped that is John Cena, who, of course, lost to AJ Styles in the beginning match, the first match here tonight. And unfortunate for John Cena, the way it happened, it was very controversial. But nevertheless, we're getting to this match here as Tommaso Ciampa is looking to continue his reign here. I mean, he was, I think everyone was in the Survivor Series matchup 3-1, excluding not Damian Priest, Matt Riddle. And then ever since then, Tommaso Ciampa has moved on to be 6-2 in our universe mode. So again, one of the most successful superstars on Monday Night Raw. Let's see if he can continue that reign of dominance here. Here we go. Match is ready to go. Oh, a shot there by Tommaso, bringing him down here. Ooh, and a shot. Of course, kind of a weird tactic by Damian. Sorry, I don't know if he's Damian Priest. Tommaso Ciampa is not only is he wearing pants in this match, he usually wears trunks, but he's wearing a knee brace on the outside of the pants. So obviously it's a pretty big bullseye for Santos Escobar to not only work over just the general body of Tommaso Ciampa, but going after that right knee of Tommaso. Right now, Tommaso, ooh, and Santos, I think very first time going one-on-one, I think ever. I think. Let me quickly check that, as you know, both champions have just something to prove here. And you know, of course, Santos Escobar, oh, you know, kind of has to attribute some of his wins to the Legado del Fantasma faction. Of course, they've had his back ever since Universe Mode started, and here we go. Trading blows here once again. And once again, I mean, Tommaso Ciampa is maybe the better striker out of the two, but right now, it does not matter. I think Santos Escobar is actually the better superstar, the better wrestler here, but again, it's just proving who's better. Oh my god, what a super kick. Never mind. That could have been it. That's a flash super kick. That might have been it. No. And again, oh, another Tequila Sunrise this time. Oh, wait a minute. Not a Tequila Sunrise. He's going for the arm of... I thought he was maybe going for the legs following that knee brace, but... And now look at this. Oh, right into the pitting predicament. This could be it for Santos. No. Now let's see here. Sorry, I'm still looking if they had ever had a one-on-one matchup, but nevertheless, Santos with a scrunchie just right on the back of the neck, the surgically repaired neck of Tommaso Ciampa. And Santos is not a dumb man. He's not a stupid man. He knows that he has multiple bullseyes in this matchup, but he knows that even though that Tommaso has these bullseyes, he is just one strong-willed MFer, if you will, because he captured that United States Championship and he holds it with pride, even though he has... Wait a minute. Like I said, let's stop rambling. There's a Phantom Driver, the finisher of Santos Escobar. Oh, and that was close. And now look at this. And oh, springboard into the crossbody. No. So I do not think they actually had a one-on-one matchup. That's good to know. This is a first-time matchup. Wait a minute, a little of a fairy tale ending. This could be a fairy tale ending for Tommaso Ciampa defeating the Intercontinental Champion. No. But Ciampa, oh, he's going to the top here. What's he got planned here? Going for an elbow drop and he gets it flush. Now just dropping some kicks right into the chest of Santos. And Escobar in a bad way here. And into the suicide dive. Ciampa takes down Escobar. And Escobar in a bad way here. Escobar tried to get out of the ring. He gets met by a suicide dive. And wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to maybe go for a springboard or something, but Ciampa, he is all over the SmackDown Intercontinental Champion right now. And now going for a quick cover is Ciampa. 1, 2, no. Once again, Santos gets the shoulder up. No. Now going for a little bit of reversal. And oh boy, here we go. The trading blows has come to this match as well. And Ciampa wants more. A little bit of a masochist, that Ciampa. He knows he has Escobar where he wants him right now. He's done so much damage following, of course, that fairy tale ending. And Santos has just desperate maneuvers here, trying to get back inside the match. And right now, of course, Santos also hit that Phantom Driver, so it's not like he did nothing in this match. It's just, oh, look at this, and just a hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Who's gonna get the advantage here? Oof, and a shot. And Santos powers up here into the Phantom Driver, no counter. Oh, and he gets caught into the second fairy tale ending. And what a counter by Ciampa into the cover, into the win. What a match.
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa, ever the opportunist. You saw that Escobar was going for that Phantom Driver and countered it into a fairy tale ending. But oh boy, I just got news that this match is gonna happen 2 weeks away in our second Raw episode. John Cena, after the controversial win or loss earlier tonight, gets a shot at the United States Championship. A little bit of a consolation prize, but I guess he'll take it. But right now, we're moving on to our triple threat match in the SmackDown King of the Ring finals. And here comes the ever-intimidating Karrion Kross. Just the aura that he gives off. It's just, he's always mysterious. He's always connected.
It's a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament. From Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
Ever just so conniving, and he's just a smart competitor. I wouldn't say he wiggled his way in, but he certainly has a second lease on becoming King of the Ring and possibly #1 contender for the Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight Championship. And Karrion Kross, he certainly had a gripe with the controversial win from Bobby Lashley on SmackDown. I mean, his foot was very, very close to underneath the rope. But we've had a couple of times here tonight where it's been super controversial. So, as we just for very first match, John Cena had his right foot on the rope as AJ Styles hit the Styles Clash and got the win. So he was awarded a sort of I mean, it's not certainly consolation prize, but that's John Cena now has an opportunity in 2 weeks' time to face Tommaso Ciampa for that United States Championship. And John Cena has defeated him one time before.
First, from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
And if he can do it again, then John Cena could be your new United States Champion in just a few weeks' time. But let's get to this match. We have a long-standing rivalry between Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross coming to a head in this matchup. And with the addition of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, it sounds like a hell of a triple threat match to determine the SmackDown finalist to go against AJ Styles in the finals. So it could be Karrion Kross, it could be Bobby Lashley, or it could be Cody Rhodes, who will move on to face AJ Styles and ultimately be the King of the Ring and be #1 contender heading into the Royal Rumble. And Bobby Lashley has a good chance to be. Everybody has a good chance except for maybe Karrion Kross not riding a certain wave of momentum going into this match. But nevertheless, here comes the American Nightmare. Here he comes. And Cody Rhodes, I think, is undefeated here on SmackDown. Let me see just a real quick. Cody Rhodes is undefeated. He is 5-0 in universe mode right here. And if he can move on from this match and the King of the Ring finals, he would be 7-0. Probably the best record we would have here in universe mode. But nevertheless, here he is.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And Cody Rhodes is kind of the same vein as Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, where he was part of the Survivor Series War Games match with him, Bray Wyatt, Tyler Bate, and Big E, and they would face the Bloodline in the War Games match. So Cody Rhodes already has a little bit of history with Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes looks to be that #1 contender. Cody Rhodes would love to be the World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, essentially going into WrestleMania, but he'll have to get through Bobby Lashley, Karrion Kross, and AJ Styles here tonight. Let's see if he can do it. Karrion Kross, Lashley, and Rhodes all in this match. Here we go. Let's get this bell ringing, and let's get this triple threat on the way to the King of the Ring finals. You see, Cody Rhodes just runs into a power slam, but no, counters that and takes down Lashley. And this match will be a little bit of hectic and chaos, and just three guys who just love to induce pain and just on their opponents. And there's the quickness of Cody Rhodes going for a combination on Lashley. Bionic elbow incoming, and there it is. But Karrion Kross lying in wait as he picks up. Cody Rhodes picks him up into, oh my God, just brings him down with almost like an F10. And Karrion Kross now has Bobby Lashley, and just throws him way across the ring to the upper left corner there. Now Cody Rhodes with electric chair drop. And Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley, I think, have faced each other twice in recent memory. I think it is 1-1. And there's a kendo stick, a Singapore cane being added into the matchup. Again, triple threats and fatal four-ways. Any kind of multi-man match is no DQ here in WWE. As we saw a moonsault by Cody Rhodes, but Karrion Kross was there to break it up very, very quickly. Now picks up Cody. Irish whip into, look for a back body drop, no counter. A knee into the kidney area, and now big time suplex. Look at this, the power on display. One of the most powerful superstars on the roster. That is Bobby Lashley, showcasing it here. Just, brings Cody Rhodes down with that stalling vertical suplex. And now Kross has got Lashley, no counter, into, the chop block once again, this time by Lashley. And now Cody Rhodes gonna go for some shopping underneath the ring. He brings in, it looks like a bat. And now working over the knee is Lashley. And it just narrowly avoids that swing, that home run swing by Cody. But he gets slammed onto that bat, the top of the back, and almost, I think, the neck of Cody Rhodes landed on the big part of the bat there, big clothesline by Karrion Kross. Now Cody Rhodes in the driver's seat in this matchup, looking for a moonsault again. No! Kross moves out of the way. Now back to his feet, and a kick right to the back of the head, and down goes Cody. And Lashley, he's gonna go for more plundering, more spelunking underneath the ring. Another Singapore cane. Why not bring to it? And Cody gonna drag Kross to the corner. And Bobby Lashley looking for a little bit of a swing there, but Cody Rhodes scooping a slam on a Kross. And Lashley breaks the kendo stick in 2 shots. One to Cody, one to Kross. Goes for the cover on Kross. 1, 2, no. Not even a 2 count. Kick out at 1 from Kross. And now Lashley, he's picking up Cody into, that cutter there. Now Kross gonna take advantage of the situation. No, just a double axe handle, the back of the head. And now looking for, oh man, what a running elbow to the back of the head. One of the most dangerous moves you can actually do without the person knowing, of course. Oh. And now Cody trying to rile himself up, trying to rile up the crowd to get behind him here. And now, oh, crossroads just like that onto Lashley in the middle of the ring. Now cover 1, 2, and no, Lashley with the shoulder up. As we all know, one crossroads never finishes a match. Now he's gonna bring more, oh, looking for a chair now, more steel into the ring. Now, oh, actually I didn't even see it, but Karrion Kross brought out, I think, a sledgehammer and hits Cody Rhodes right in the midsection. Lashley takes advantage of the situation, comes outside, hits a sidewalk slam onto Kross. And now picks Cody up like he's absolutely nothing. No counter there by Cody into the pinning predicament, but this match is not Fouls Count anywhere. It is a no DQ match, so he can't pin on the outside. A nice combination from Cody. Sends Kross into the barricade in another forearm. Now a big clothesline takes down Lashley. And we have really not seen Cody Rhodes kind of tangle up with either Bobby Lashley or Karrion Kross. So this is all new for all three of these men in this type of situation. Of course, not with Karrion Kross versus Bobby Lashley, but when Cody Rhodes is kind of added into the mix, it's a whole new situation. And now Kross has the baseball bat. He's going to come to the outside. Wait a minute. On the outside, a pedigree from Cody on the outside, but Lashley, he's like, no, I don't want to sell that. I'm good, thanks. You see now a snap suplex from Kross. And now there's a courtesy of Goldust, that throat thrust on the outside. And now, oh, a weight slam by Cody. A little wasteland action. Of course, if you saw our stream of the Universe Mode setup, we kind of revealed that Wade Barrett will be part of the Monday Night Raw roster. So that's exciting, along with William Regal, Carlito, and other names that will be featured in Monday Night Raw for the foreseeable future, at least. But nevertheless, the match is continuing on the outside, and of course, there's no countouts, so they can just live out here as much as they want. But if someone wants to win and become number contender, it has to happen on the inside. A big time clothesline by Kross onto Cody, as Lashley just continues to just pick his spots here. There's a nice takedown by Kross. Now Lashley waiting for Kross on the outside. Wait a minute. Now he gets him up. He's gonna go for a cutter again. No, Dominator! Dominator on the outside! And Kross might be out of it. And now Cody Rhodes now going into the ring. And Lashley's gonna pick up Kross here. Maybe going for something, maybe German suplex. No counter there by Kross, but Cody Rhodes is right there. Oh boy, another big move on to Kross on the outside. A vertebreaker. Oof. Just Cody with the combination here. Now he's gonna go for maybe the combination again into the bionic elbow. And here we go. And another elbow sends down Lashley. And now he's going to bring him into the barricade as Kross now back to his feet. And no, Doomsday onto the sledgehammer. The Doomsday Plex, Doomplex, something like that, is so deadly, even with itself, not let alone on the outside and onto a bat, or a sledgehammer, excuse me. But Rhodes is back to his feet. Oh no. Oh no, Lashley has a sledgehammer right there, and Kross gets planted on it with the power bomb, a deadlift power bomb by Lashley. And for right now, it's Cody Rhodes versus Lashley, but Lashley with a spear takes down Cody. Will that be it for the American Nightmare? No. A 2 count on Lashley. No wasted movement now. He's gonna go for a big splash. No. Rhodes moves out of the way. Now he's gonna go to the apron here, maybe a little bit of springboard action. Kross trying to get himself riled up. Into the dropkick goes Cody, but a move and an avoid by Lashley leads to him being in the driver's seat. He's going to go for More, another Singapore cane. And Kross says hello with a big Harley raised knee and busts open Bobby Lashley. And now look at this. Oh, we see Kross with a move onto the Singapore cane. I forgot what that's called. And now the Northern Light suplex. And Kross recovering from those two big moves on the outside and on the ramp area. The vertebreaker and not even the powerbomb as well, but the Dominator. And Kross now, he's going to go back inside the ring. And he's simply going to just taunt Lashley. And Lashley slides into the ring. And he wants something. Oh no. Kross now going to go for another one of these moves. The pump handle into the... Oh! Almost like an F5. And now goes for the cover. Kross, 1, 2, and 3. He wins! Kross follows up on the second lease and moves on.
Here's your winner, Karrion Kross.
So Karrion Kross following the big move from the outside into the same move on the inside. Cody Rhodes was dazed and confused, and Karrion Kross moves on and is the SmackDown winner. But what can he do against AJ Styles? We will find out later on tonight. But that's the King of the Ring finals, folks. It is going to be AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, against Karrion Kross, a man who wasn't even part of the card, but got put it into the match, and he moves on. But speaking of finals, here we go with the Queen of the Ring finals. It's Shotzi going one-on-one with Bianca Belair. So Shotzi has done 3 out of 4. Can she do one more improbable win against Bianca Belair?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
I mean, even the fact that people just kind of wrote her off even going into the match with Ronda Rousey, and then, you know, slightly more people got on her side, but most of them, again, wrote her off against Shayna Baszler. And then, going into Asuka, you kind of feel maybe 50-50. But then she defeats Asuka. So going into this match, do you still root for the underdog, or do you root for the person, the woman that just, I would say, dominated Becky Lynch? A very commanding win over a former women's Raw Women's World Champion in Becky Lynch. I mean, I'm certainly a betting man, so I don't know if I would necessarily bet on this one, but you can't argue with the momentum that Shotzi has. And it's such a Cinderella story, just being from kind of being lost in the shuffle on SmackDown to being just one win away from, you know, essentially having the match of your lifetime at Royal Rumble against Rhea Ripley. And also, I mean, just the power and the speed and the overall just EST of WWE, and it's certainly right in this match. But I don't know how you can argue against Bianca Belair. It's such a weird situation.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
But that's what's so amazing about one of these matches, or just like this caliber of match. You don't know who's going to win. You don't have a clear-cut winner. And you could see either of these women moving on. Will will Bianca Belair face Bayley, or will Shotzi face off against Rhea Ripley? Very exciting match here. It is the finals of the Queen of the Ring. The winner of this match will become the official Queen of WWE and face the respective champion at the Royal Rumble. And I mean, again, like I said, Bianca has been just one step away, but you can't not love the story of Shotzi. But this crowd, you could hear kind of behind Bianca Belair, at least starting off this matchup. Let's see what happens here as the bell rings and Shotzi starting off with a sleeper slam, taking down Bianca. And of course, these two have never faced each other before. It is Raw versus SmackDown here. And right now, oof. Here we go. Bianca gets out of that submission here. And like, what is Shotzi's, kind of game plan going into a match with Bianca Belair? I mean, Bianca Belair, for all intents and purposes, is the EST. She's the quickest, the fastest, the smartest in that ring. But just the heart and the soul of Shotzi. And she might be even the darndest of everybody in WWE. I mean, the confidence that she has to be riding, that wave of confidence going into this matchup. But Bianca Belair is kind of the same way. She didn't just get implanted into this match. She, worked her way in the finals as well. So you can't just automatically, think that Shotzi has this in the bag, considering the upsets that, she's encountered. But, Bianca Belair defeated Becky Lynch in, I would say, record time. I don't know if maybe it's a record in the record books, to be fair, but in terms of universe mode and just the absolute, superiority in that match. Oh, going for a senton, I guess, was Shotzi, but Bianca countered with a pinning predicament. And now, I'm just going to bring her up. No, Shotzi with a shot to the midsection. And now goes for a clothesline, but it gets absolutely decked by Bianca's clothesline. And now goes for a quick cover, and that's kind of the story of underestimation of the women of SmackDown. Wait a minute, going for a little hair whip. No, I think she tried that with Becky Lynch earlier on tonight, and she missed out on it as well. If she hits you with that rope, that's almost game over. That hair whip is supremely dangerous, and even just one whip will make you bleed from anywhere that hair lands on. You see a cord buster into a standing moonsault by Bianca. And now showcasing the power, the strongest in play with that gut wrench suplex, or power bomb, excuse me, the deadlift power bomb. And now goes for nice running, standing frog splash. Now going for just an elbow right to the face. And both of these women, obviously, probably a little bit of respect between the two, but I mean, there's no love lost when it comes to being part of the title picture. There is no friends here in WWE. It's all about becoming number one contender, to be the best of the best, to be the world champion here in WWE. This is what this event is all about. I mean, there's not a huge, event like this, like an actual, pay-per-view with all these, moving pieces that it just means something. Usually just want like a throw-off pay-per-view, then whoa. But when it comes to our universe mode, everything means something. So a whole pay-per-view, dedicated to becoming number one contender is, part of the ethos of our universe mode, part of the kind of attractiveness, if you will. As you see a big time splash once again into the cover. Oh, that was closer than I thought it would, but the heart still in play for Shotzi. And now, wait a minute, going for the KOD. And this could be it for Shotzi. And that could be it. Could one be enough? 1, 2, and Shotzi getting the shoulder up as she rolls to the outside here. But Bianca wants her to get back to her feet. Bianca with a tope to the outside. And this is kind of what happened with Becky Lynch in the Raw finals. I mean, oh, wait a minute, into the Tiger Suplex. No counter there by Bianca, as we thought it was going to be like a very competitive matchup. Oh my God, what is this? Oh God, the alley-oop right into the apron. And it looks like Shotzi's head was bouncing off that apron as well. And now Bianca going for a double axe handle, takes her down. We thought it was going to be a competitive matchup, and now Bianca just showing her I guess kind of overruling strength, just taking the match in her way here, as we see. Oh, now a hammer lock by Belair, slowing it down a little bit. Shotzi with a few shots in the midsection, gets out of it here. And she needs to get back inside this match. She will with a Tiger Suplex. No, she loves that Tiger Suplex. And counter there from the spear. And an enziguri takes down Bianca. Nice counter there by Shotzi. Shotzi now going to the second rope. And Bianca will get back to her feet here. And, oh, try to take her down. No, into the drop kick. And it looks like maybe she grazed Bianca, but she got enough. And now into the Hurricane Rana. That's what she was looking for before. Nice kip up. And now, looks like Shotzi's trying to get into the driver's seat. Goes to the second rope once again. She's looking for something. And now, oh, once again, into the drop kick. Bianca trying to do once more to get her off, but now into the senton. And that's what wins her matches. Let's see if it wins her this. 1, 2, and no. Bianca getting the shoulder up. This means so much to both of these women. And now shot right to the top of the head. Trying to maybe bust open Bianca Belair here as we see the sliced bread from Shotzi. And hooks the legs as well. This could be it. 1, 2. Will she be queen of the ring? No. And now Bianca gets on the outside, but now Shotzi wants her to get back to her feet. And Shotzi goes for the suicide dive right on the money, the bullseye. You see the drop of the elbow here is now Shotzi's in the driver's seat here. But I didn't have on my bingo card that Shotzi would have more offense against Bianca than Becky Lynch, but here we are. You see, trying to bring her to the outside, inside the ring, but Bianca just slides inside the ring. No counter. And now look at this. Oh, we've seen this before. The DDT from Shotzi. And now she won the match before with this, but Bianca gets the shoulder up. And now Shotzi off the ropes into the punt kick. No! We saw that on SmackDown as well. She was looking for the punt kick, and now, oh, a chop block, and here we go. Shotzi is in the driver's seat. She has a wave of momentum going into this matchup. Just all throughout the matchup in the last couple minutes here. Now on the outside. Just gonna get a little bit of breather, heads back in. And now, oh, a knee right to the midsection. Now, oh, back and forth here. Oh man, reversal after reversal. And now look at this, oh, hooks her up. Going for a little bit of the jaded. You see, now Bianca, just like that, gets her up. And hits her with the KOD. The second one of the matchup will be over for Shotzi. Will Bianca be your queen of the ring? 1, 2. Yes, she is. And Bianca Belair is your queen of the ring.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
What a win, and she is now your official #1 contender, and she will face Bayley at the Royal Rumble. All ups to Shotzi, but Bianca Belair was just a little bit better, and there it is official. The queen of the ring, Bianca Belair, will go one-on-one with Bayley for the Raw Women's World Championship. But speaking of Bayley, it is now time for the champion versus champion match. It's going to be Bayley, the Raw Women's World Champion, against Rhea Ripley, the SmackDown Women's World Champion. So here we go. It is champion versus champion, and Bayley just coming out after finding out the new #1 contender for her title.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, the Raw Women's World Champion, Bayley.
So of course, Bayley, the leader of Damage Control, of course, they are not here at ringside. It is a champion contest, and the both brass have agreed that no outside interference or any managers or anything like that. It is strictly one-on-one. Who is the better champion here in WWE? And also, again, the tally system, Bianca Belair now adds one more to the Raw side of the tally system, so it's 3-0 right now. The LWO, Tommaso Ciampa, and Bianca Belair winning it for the Raw side. But here comes the SmackDown Women's World Champion, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. And here she comes, the poise, the confidence. She holds that championship in great regard.
And her opponents from Adelaide, Australia, the SmackDown Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Now Rhea Ripley, that begs the question, you know, Bayley knows her number one contender going into the Royal Rumble, but what happens to now Rhea Ripley and her SmackDown Women's World Championship? You know, like, does she have a match at Royal Rumble? Does she just await maybe the winner of the Royal Rumble itself? But who knows? But it'll all come into fruition in the next coming weeks here on SmackDown and on Raw. But nevertheless, it is all about the championships here tonight. Rhea Ripley, of course, a dominant champion. Of course, you got to go back to Survivor Series where she defeated Shayna Baszler one-on-one in a hell of a matchup. Then right after, Ronda Rousey would try to cash in Money in the Bank on Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley would find a way to defeat Ronda Rousey, and it would finish off both of them in the same night to retain her championship. And of course, Ripley capturing the championship in a triple threat match at SummerSlam against her, Shayna Baszler, and Candice LeRae, all former SmackDown Women's World Champions. But right now, Rhea Ripley holds that championship with kind of like an iron claw. She is not letting it get anywhere anytime soon. But the bell has rung. Here we go with this champion versus champion matchup. Oh no, just a takedown from Ripley. And again, I don't know if these two have ever faced each other in, obviously not in universe mode, so I'm not sure about actual real life, but I mean, they got to bring something new to the table. You know, both of these women have done their homework on the other. Of course, in a big match like this where, you know, not only bragging rights, but of course, you got to think there's some incentive for having, you know, the tally system go in your favor. So, I mean, you want to do as much as you can to work on your opponent, to know what they're about, their weaknesses, their strengths. And that's with any match, really. It doesn't have to be certainly a big match like this, but they say, for example, a random, you know, singles match on SmackDown, you kind of have to do your homework on your opponent. You know, just try to figure out what to do in that certain match to get the win. I mean, certainly, you certainly have to be confident in yourself, but you have to find out what the other competitor is all about. And as we see, Rhea Ripley just showcasing her strength, the showboating from the Eradicator, mommy, if you will. And now trying to pull herself up is Bayley. And just the overwhelming strength, oh my god, from Rhea Ripley has to be something to be, is showcased here tonight. Following that reverse Alabama slammer into the cover, no. And Bayley already hurting, and now she has to get back inside this match quickly. As you see. And just clap right to both sides of the face of Ripley. Now, Irish whip into the elbow, no. Moves out of the way, does Ripley, but she's getting caught now into, reverse CT right into the knee of Bayley. And now she's gonna go for a little bit of, this Rings of Saturn, the Batista bite, the Bayley bite, if you will, from Bayley, but Ripley quickly gets out of that. And now shot right to the back, and oh my god, right into the big boot as Bayley running towards Ripley gets caught with the big boot. And now big time frog splash from Ripley. And Ripley trying to continue her legacy as SmackDown Women's World Champion. You know, capturing the championship at SummerSlam, the double retain at Survivor Series, and defeating the Raw Women's World Champion. And at the King and Queen of the Ring is certainly a 3-month span that you would love to kind of showcase. A very good resume. You know, Bayley got out of that, I think the prism hold of Rhea Ripley, going for something, but Ripley now back in the driver's seat, looking for using her body as a weapon, but nice counter there by Bayley, move out of the way into the elbow, and now into the knee, right into the face of Ripley. And now into the guillotine. the guillotine choke by Bayley, showcasing some of her submission prowess with the Bayley bite and the guillotine hold. But Ripley not phased one bit by the submission holds of Bayley, just as of yet at least. And now back and forth here between these two champions. And now, oh, backdrop driver. And just like that, Ripley takes that momentum from the suplex, goes to the outside, now gonna climb. Bayley is right there though. And kind of sends Ripley off, trying to force her into that move that she was gonna go for. She didn't, she missed, and now Bayley gonna take advantage and go for just the left hand of Ripley. And now go for the belly to belly just like that. Goes for the cover, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, and no. Bayley cannot believe it. Now she could go off the ropes here into, oh, looking for the elbow, but no. Ripley had a little more time than I think Bayley wanted. Now into the snap German goes Bayley. And just folding up Ripley like an accordion. Now Ripley gonna try to drag herself to the outside apron here. What is this? Bayley. Oh, the signature stunner. Kind of a rope hung stunner by Bayley sends Ripley to the outside. And now Ripley. Oh, Bayley is now going to slide on the outside looking for, oh, a 1031 from Rhea Ripley. Sends down Bayley. And Ripley throws the Raw champion into the ring. And she's go to the top rope, maybe looking for another frog splash. Ripley, no. Bayley gets back to her feet here. And Bayley thinks twice of it. Oh, and just gets a shoulder tackle, the spear on to the outside here for her trouble. And Bayley, she's gonna go to the top here. And she's gonna wait for Ripley to get back to her feet. And go for a crossbody, and down goes Ripley. What a move there. High risk, high reward. And the reward was just that, a crossbody sends down Ripley. And the more damage obviously you can do to someone like Ripley, the more you will take chances to do so. No, and there's an elbow, I think just landed on the face of Ripley. Now back to her feet, and oh, off the knee. And the uncovered knee as well. Goes Bayley, and oh, just onto the apron. Ripley obviously might be a little pissed off from getting bust open by Bayley here. Throws Bayley back inside the ring. Now goes for a quick cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and no. Bayley, I thought it was a little closer than I thought it would be, but nevertheless, just a shot there. A knee by Ripley. Oh, and into the prism hold once again. And I didn't expect this, but could this be a it for Bayley? It is! Rhea Ripley gets the victory off of the submission hold.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And just like that, Rhea Ripley proves who is the better women's champion. And that is 1 tally for SmackDown. What a win for Rhea Ripley. But we're moving on to now the King of the Ring finals. Not much recovery for Karrion Kross, but this is the way the cookie crumbles. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Karrion Kross, who will be the King of the Ring. And Karrion Kross, it just seems like maybe 10 minutes ago we just saw him make the same entrance.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
And Karrion Kross, of course, having a hellacious matchup with both Bobby Lashley and Cody Rhodes, and just taking so much punishment on the outside. There was a Dominator, there was a Vertebreaker, there were power bombs left, right, and center. So Karrion Kross might not be showing the effects of that match, but there certainly has to be underlying effects that is not being showcased on the face of Karrion Kross. And of course, the mind games, ever a prominent role for Karrion Kross to get into the head of his opponent. So maybe being like almost 100% in his mind will lead into AJ Styles being a little bit, trepidatious about being, confident in this matchup. But AJ Styles had some recovery ever since the first match here tonight against John Cena. So AJ Styles almost near fresh, I would say.
You don't want none.
And here he comes. Again, this is the finals of the King of the Ring. Who will be the #1 contender for their brand's World Championship?
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
So at the end of this matchup, we will figure out whether it be Karrion Kross versus Roman Reigns, or will it be AJ Styles going one-on-one with the Radar Superstar Edge. A WrestleMania rematch it could be for the WWE Championship on the Raw side of things at the Royal Rumble. Or Karrion Kross could be the #1 contender and could be heading into his first, I think, World Championship match of his career. And of course it would be against Roman Reigns, but I mean, that is certainly still a World Championship opportunity for Karrion Kross. So something has to give here tonight in this matchup. Will AJ Styles, with more recovery, be able to take down the ever deadly Karrion Kross? Let's figure it out right here and right now. Both men look ready. Of course, I think AJ Styles, obviously a little more fresh. Karrion Kross just had his match not too long ago in a hellacious triple threat, but nevertheless, AJ Styles brings Karrion Kross to the corner here. They'll call an elbow, a little breakup, a little clean breakup. And now, counter there by Kross, going for his back suplex was AJ Styles, and now going straight to the submission, but this is rope break. An actual rope break being called in an AJ Styles match is crazy. But now, go for a small package is AJ Styles, and both of these men looking for clear wins very early on in the matchup. They obviously don't want any more damage on them that there already is. So an early win is not a huge leap of judgment here. No. And now look at this. Oh, look at this. AJ Styles picks him up for a burning hammer. And that'll just add more fuel to the fire of the damages and injuries that Karrion Kross has. And now just working over the legs, the ligaments, the joints, ligaments and joints of his opponent. And that was a step up springboard forearm. Not quite the phenomenal forearm, but nevertheless he hits it. And now a snap suplex takes down Kross. So you can see it right in the early stages of this matchup. AJ Styles has more fuel in the tank than Karrion Kross, and for good measure as well. I mean, it might not be very fair for Karrion Kross to head into this match so early, but it was just the way that kind of the matches flowed. And Karrion Kross now, gets caught with the Pele kick. And now look at this. Hooks him up. Yo, look at this. Nice submission hold by AJ Styles. And it looks like Kross may tap out here. And no. He uses his strength to get out of that. Kross needs to get back into this match. If AJ Styles continues the pace that he's being on right now, nice throw there by Kross. This match will be short-lived if AJ Styles can continue the way he is, kind of start off the matchup and continue with his pace. But now the slow, methodical pace benefits Karrion Kross in this match for sure. AJ Styles loves a fast-paced, high-octane kind of matchup. And now Kross, no. Counter there by AJ. Now off the ropes goes Styles into a springing neck breaker. Almost a McGillicudder. And there's a rope break. As we've seen more rope breaks in this match than the whole night. And now going for her vintage AJ Styles with the springboard reverse DDT. And now Hooks him up with a submission hold, a knee into the back as well with that headlock. Or the chin lock, I should say. And now Irish whip by Karrion Kross into, kind of a variation of a back body drop. And now AJ Styles now back in the driver's seat here. No wasted movement by both of these men here. And now, snap! German takes down Kross. We don't usually see Kross, kind of cower in this type of way in this matchup, but, now Kross gets caught with the calf crusher. No, another rope break. And now Kross are getting caught with a lethal combination by AJ Styles. And now cover, and and Kross somehow, maybe just instinctively, kicks out at 2 and into the Lion Salt. And Kross, how much more does he have after the triple threat and just the beating he's taking in this matchup? Now countered there by Kross. The few shots. Has to use his MMA background into good effect here. And now picks him up. And just, nice Death Valley driver. DVD by Kross. And he kind of sensed that AJ Styles was going to roll to the outside, so he just met him there. And now, Doomsday Plex on the outside into the barricade. Oh my, AJ Styles folding like an accordion in, just in the barricade. Oh my God. And is AJ Styles still with us right now? Is he in the same plane of existence? And, now working over the knee. And Kross, he's got AJ Styles. Gonna go for it here. Looking for the straitjacket. The straitjacket, Karrion Kross. Will he make AJ Styles tap out here? No, a rope break. I thought maybe AJ Styles was going to go to sleep, but just that split second of AJ Styles knowing where he was in the ring, goes for the rope break. And now Kross waiting for Styles to get back to his feet. What's going to go for here? Double axle, no counter by Styles. And into the drop kick sends down Kross. And now Kross going to drag himself up here. Shot right to the knee once again. Kross with another kick. And right now goes for the single leg takedown. And there's that MMA experience coming back around to help Karrion Kross in this matchup. And now, we've seen this from Karrion Kross before. He's going for the, just the elbow and the forearm into the back of the head. Right into the mat. That is so disgusting. So deadly, but Karrion Kross does not care about his opponent. That's for damn sure. And in this certain instance, I don't think you should. To become number contender, another back body drop. You gotta do anything you can to put away your opponent. And, calls back to that Doomsday on the outside, the Doomsday Plex, whatever it is. Just folding up AJ Styles in the barricade. It's Styles with a Christian DDT. The following reverse DDT sends down Kross. There's one thing about AJ Styles is he's never counted out of a matchup. You can always count on him to fight back inside big time moments and matches. Now Kross gonna pick up Styles. No, counter into another falling reverse DDT, Christian style. Now Styles, maybe just trying to get more of ground here to go to the second rope into the elbow right on Karrion Kross's face. And now AJ Styles gonna go off the ropes here into the double axe handle on the back of the head. Both guys looking for concussions apparently on the other guy. And Styles, gets caught, but no, he follows it up with an Irish whip, sends Kross to the outside apron here, and now we've seen this before. Back suplex on the apron, and the amount of pain and torment that back of Styles. Wait a minute, look at this. Oh my God, Fisherman Buster on the outside from Kross. I was saying the amount of pain and anguish he has to be feeling from just the moves on his back, on his midsection that happened in both matches. But right now he doesn't seem like he's affected him too much. He's going to the top rope once again. Going for an elbow drop on the back of Styles. Goes for a cover now. Rolls him over, hooks the far leg, 2, and oof. And Styles somehow gets the shoulder up, and Kross, you know, he's almost always calm and collected, but with the mixture of pain and frustration, he's just showing it a little more here tonight. And now Kross picks him up into a power bomb, and with a whiplash like that, the absolute just merciless power bomb. How much will it take to put away AJ Styles following that? Styles gets back into the jawbreaker onto Kross, but no, counter there by Kross. And now Liz, back into the straitjacket. The straitjacket submission, but no. Actually, Styles had it scouted, hits him with an elbow, and both men back to their feet. Oh, here we go. This could be it. Styles with the Styles Clash. Goes for the cover, and 1, 2, and Kross with the shoulder up. How did he kick out? With how much damage he's taken tonight. Both these men showing what it means to this match. And now look at this. Kross has him up for another Death Valley driver. And now AJ Styles is the one trying to pull himself up in the corner here. And now I'll do this exploder into the corner. And Kross, look at just the combination of moves here. Go for the deadlift, gun wrench, falls through. Keeps the arms hooked. And now going for the second one and just releases, and Styles just writhing in pain. What's it gonna take here? Another Doomsday Plex! Takes down AJ, and that could be it. Will Karrion Kross, big king of the ring? No! Styles somehow gets the shoulder up. What a match for the final match in the King of the Ring. Going for the pump handle kind of F5, but no. Kind of there by Styles. And now go for an armbar on the kind of submission expert, Karrion Kross. Don't know if he's just trying to weaken the arm here, but he's wrenching back. He's wrenching back, but he lets go. And now follows up with an arm drag. And now kick right to the chest there into another lethal combination. And Styles, what's he gonna do to put away Karrion Kross here? Kross now gets caught with a hammerlock. Oof. Just the shots in the midsection. Both these guys have to be spent so far into this matchup after their initial matchups as well. Another back body drop, down goes Styles. And Styles now just going a little slow here. And now Karrion Kross off the ropes into a big boot, but no, Styles rolls out of the way. Now trip, no counter there. And brings Kross to, oh man, he's gonna do the back suplex on this side now. Hooks him up, picks him up, and drops him down once again. And now AJ Styles has Kross where he wants him. You gotta think just one more big move will finish off this match, whether it's a Styles Clash, phenomenal forearm, Doomsday Plex, the straight jacket, doesn't matter. And now AJ Styles goes for, maybe going for the forearm off of that, tope to the outside, but Kross still dazed. He's gonna take advantage into, oh my god! The back suplex into the neckbreaker, and both men are down. What a move on the outside, and Kross still stirring though, after everything that's happened. And now look at this, oh my god! A back suplex, almost a Doomsday. And now Kross gonna bring, Styles actually brings Kross back inside the ring. Now Kross slowly getting back to his feet here. Oh, just a shot to the midsection. Oof. And now with a combination by Kross. Oof. And now into, oh my god, what a suplex. And Kross now powered up. He's feeling it. And Kross gonna drag AJ Styles to the ring here. And what's gonna go for here? Picks him up. Oh, into the straitjacket. Karrion Kross, will AJ Styles tap out? Yes, he will. Karrion Kross is your king of the ring.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
Unbelievable. The amount of pain that he was subject to here tonight. He must be writhing in pain, but it feels oh so sweet, as he is now the king of the ring, and Karrion Kross is your #1 contender. Anything can happen here in our universe mode, but it is now official. Karrion Kross will go one-on-one with Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Royal Rumble. But speaking of Roman Reigns, it's time for our main event. It is Edge going one-on-one with Roman Reigns, World Champion versus WWE Champion. Let's get it going. And here comes the rated R superstar, the WWE Champion. That man is Edge. And he's looking for a fight here tonight to represent SmackDown, or to represent Raw. And Karrion Kross, with that victory here tonight, moves to the tally from 3-1 for Raw, for now 3-2. So if Edge wins here, Raw will get the number 30 pick in the Royal Rumble.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, Eddie.
But if Roman Reigns gets the victory here tonight, it will be a tie, 3-3. So who knows what will happen if that happens, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Maybe it won't. Maybe Edge will walk away with the victory here tonight. But here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. The big fight feel, the aura, the atmosphere has changed when Roman Reigns enters the arena. And here he is, the World Heavyweight Champion. Has been champion for as long as I can remember. And now he knows the man he will face at the Royal Rumble. That man is Karrion Kross.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
And before Roman Reigns could even think about his path to the Royal Rumble and facing Karrion Kross, he has to worry about tonight. He has to prove that he is the best champion here in WWE against the other world champion. These men have faced before. These men faced off in an 8-man tag team match just on Monday Night Raw. And I mean, what do you do? In this type of situation? What do you do? What do you think? How do you plan for something this big? Champion versus champion. Roman Reigns always plans. He's always a few steps ahead. I mean, he's had a journey of kind of uncertainty and a lack of confidence, you know, stemming from just before SummerSlam, which led into the World Championship match between him and Tyler Bate, and of course going into War Games and whatnot. But you know, the confidence is always there. I mean, Roman Reigns will always have that certain aura about him, be becoming, just staying world champion. When it's about the bright lights and the big sounds, the grandeur of the big shows, there is no one quite like Roman Reigns. He puts on the best of the best when all the lights shine bright, and tonight is no different. Him and Edge. Put the ones up! Put the ones up! Both him and Edge will bring their A+ game, the S game, if you will, to this matchup. And Roman Reigns, you know, in the back of his head now, I mean, he has to focus on this match here tonight, but still, he knows that Karrion Kross is in weight. I don't think he has to worry about Karrion Kross getting involved in this matchup, to be fair. Karrion Kross, I think, is hitting the showers, I think, twice here tonight. And maybe an ice bath of some sort just to cool off the mitigating pain and injuries that maybe this tonight caused doing double duty. But nevertheless, Roman Reigns is in the ring. We await our main event here tonight. Champion versus champion. Big fight feel. Will Edge walk away with a victory, or will the Tribal Chief walk away with another victory under his belt? Because looking at our records here, Roman Reigns is 7-1, and Edge is 7-2. So they're very close in terms of record. But here we go. I cannot wait for our main event here. Is Roman Reigns going one-on-one with Edge? Let's see. Match rolls on here. Oh, both guys looking for something, but it looks like Roman Reigns got the better of that with that flying clothesline. As you see now, both guys collar and elbow tie up. Roman Reigns getting the better of Edge to start off the match. And now, oh, what an uppercut by Edge following that breakup by the ref. And now both of these guys obviously don't want to give any free move to the other person. Don't want to give anything, you know, kind of free to just do whatever they want. These two will go toe to toe, reversal for reversal, blow for blow. I don't think anybody will have the clear momentum in this matchup. Oh, maybe not. Edge just got busted open, it looks like, by Roman Reigns into the neck breaker. And Reigns, like I said before, is just another beast when it comes to the big shows like this, or Survivor Series, or SummerSlam. Though I kind of have to take that back, as he lost at Survivor Series in that War Games matchup, which led to Cody Rhodes, Tyler Bate, Big E, and Bray Wyatt having buys in the King of the Ring tournament. But kind of it even didn't matter, because Cody Rhodes was the only one who got into the big pay-per-view King of the Ring. So, you know, Roman Reigns didn't really have to deal, and doesn't really have to deal with anybody in that match now, as he knows that Karrion Kross will be the #1 contender, or is the #1 contender, and will await him after this matchup. And now Roman Reigns has Edge, got him into the fireman's carry, and just drapes him over the top. And now Reigns gonna wait for Edge to get back to his feet. He's super close to him. Then just kicks him off and into the double axe handle. Takes him down. Goes for the cover. And no rope break once again. And Edge, once he heard the no rope break, I guess just thought he had to kick out as soon as possible. Now Edge, gets Roman Reigns where he wants him. Sends him down with an arm wringer and follows it up with an elbow. And now Edge going for a plunge on the outside. Takes down Roman. And just like that, Edge on the outside has the advantage, and I said that, and he just goes straight into the steps. The steel steps, and Roman Reigns picks him up here. And now Reigns is all business. There's no freaking around when it comes to Roman Reigns and big style matches. He's gonna go for an elbow drop right to the back of Edge. And of course, I mean, Edge certainly has a bullseye on his person, the same way that Tommaso Ciampa did earlier on tonight. I mean, Ciampa has a history of both knee and neck problems, and Edge has a history of back and neck problems. So Roman Reigns knows that. He is not a dumb man. He knows right to go after the midsection and the neck of his opponent here tonight. Big time clothesline, just like that, goes after the neck. And now Roman, he wants again Edge get back to his feet. Does go from maybe axe handle? No, go flying clothesline by the Tribal Chief, and now goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. And Reigns now going to continue the assault. And Edge now hit with the midsection and just throws him. Kind of a judo throw, if you will, with that headlock, and now counter there by Edge, and out goes Roman Reigns to the apron here. Oof! Just a few shots by Edge. Sends down Roman. And this match once again spills to the outside. You see, just a headbutt by Roman Reigns. And now look at this. Roman got Edge with a power bomb on the outside, and if that's kind of worst case scenario for Edge here, a high caliber move targeting the high back and neck area of your opponent. It's not good news for Edge following that power bomb. And now into the guillotine choke on the outside. I mean, there's no submission on the outside, but he can certainly do more damage if he wants to. But Edge now picks him up and just throws him off. And into the big boot, same way that Bayley did with Rhea Ripley. Just Edge going for momentum and running to Roman, but Roman just puts up the boot, and Edge kind of just hits with his own momentum, gets the big boot on himself. And now wait a minute, Edge, oh boy, maybe going for a spear as Roman Reigns. Yes, he is. And that could be all she wrote here for Edge here in this champion versus champion contest. No. And Roman Reigns visibly frustrated. He thought it was it. But Edge is the WWE champion on Monday Night Raw for a reason. And now Roman Reigns just simply staring at his prey and go for a neck breaker. Maybe some mind games being played by the head of the table. And now off the ropes goes. Goes the Roman going for a big boot, but Edge counters it back to his feet now. And now Roman. Here we go for another powerbomb here. Oh my God. The absolute whip that Roman just did on that powerbomb, trying to do more damage to that neck. But Edge now gets back inside the ring. He doesn't want to be afraid to face off against the world champion, but nevertheless, now goes down into the Samoan drop by Roman. And Roman is clearly in the driver's seat of this matchup. Goes for a big splash. And Edge needs to find a way to hit some big moves here. And now the nerve of Roman Reigns to go for the nerve hold on Edge. Just trying to weaken everything about the nervous system of Edge here. Just trying to feel every single bit of pain that Roman will administer to Edge here. Oof. Now Roman, gets countered there by Edge. Edge needs to fight back here. Now into the back suplex. Now gonna follow it up here. Just these shots right across the whole face of Roman. Now Roman, he might be busted open from those shots. And there are some pretty heavy shots by the Rated R superstar. Now Edge off the ropes here into, looking for a neck breaker, but Roman gets out of the way here and gonna throw down some bombs. And now Edge is busted open. So both men getting busted open by their respective opponent here. And now Roman gonna pick him up here. And into the cravat. He uses the cravat often. This could be it for Edge here. Edge just needs to look for the ropes here. Oof. And just shots by Edge here. Gets out of it. Into the crossface. Into the crossface, and there's a rope break. But no wasted movement by the WWE champion. He wants Roman to get back to his feet here. And with a DDT, takes down Roman Reigns. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. With that second rope following DDT. And there's a spear by Roman. The second one of the matchup. 1, 2. What was that? A slow count by the ref. For some reason, I don't know what that was about, but Roman Reigns is visibly frustrated, so he's not going to go for a pin. He's going to go for a submission. and Roman Reigns cranking on it, and Edge has to tap out, and Roman Reigns is your victor.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
So Roman Reigns has defeated Edge here in one-on-one competition, and that means we are all tied up. 3 for Raw, 3 for SmackDown, but something has to give in the coming weeks to figure out who is going to be the number 30 entrant. Will it be Raw or SmackDown? But Karrion Kross has won the King of the Ring, and he will be facing Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship at Royal Rumble. But also, Bianca Belair won the Queen of the Ring, and she will face off against Bayley for the Raw Women's World Championship. Wait, there's someone in the ring. Someone in the ring, an Edge, getting back to his feet, and there's a Claymore. A Claymore, but is that who I think it is? And man, we have not seen for a very long time. Since SummerSlam. Is that who I think it is? The masked man has the ladder now and just into the face of Edge. And he plants it down, and Edge getting attacked by this masked man. Oh my. And now picks him up and just throws him down onto the ladder. Oh my. Well, I can only assume I know who that is, but guys, I want to thank you for joining me here at the King and Queen of the Ring. Thank you so much for joining me on the first official episode of 2K25. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on Monday Night Raw.